What's up, party people? Today I will be starting a two-part series where I'll review the work of a poet named OK Waleed, aka Waldy. The first book that I will be reviewing will be called What About Her? Now, this book is about love and maturity and the growth path to maturity in relationships from the perspective of a young man. Now, the first thing I noticed about this book is that the poet Waldy has a lot of remorse for the way that he's treated women and the way that he's behaved within relationships and within sexual exploits. There's a lot of humility in this book, but with that said, there's also a lot of ego. Waldy kind of teeters between both of these aspects of being a human being, which is not a knock on him. It actually shows the true nature of being human and being a man, that he's humble in the fact that he realizes that some of the girls that he was with could have done better than him at the time. But he's also egotistical in the fact where sometimes he thinks that he was the best thing for them and they should be looking for a man like him. Now, like I said, that's not a knock on him. That's very real, because nobody is humble all the time and nobody is egotistical all the time. There's kind of a balance, and he kind of shows that within this book. Some of these poems hit me really deep. They really show what it's like to be dating in this day and age with social media and with Tinder and dating apps and things like that. So I feel like this book is very relatable, but I also feel like a lot of the relationship dynamics that he was talking about have to do with toxic relationships. So I also feel like that will be relatable to people in their 20s as well. He doesn't paint a rosy picture of love and relationships. He keeps it 100% authentic and 100% real, and he's honest with himself and who he is and who he's been in the past. And he doesn't sugarcoat things. Now, most of these poems are really short and easy to read, which is not a knock on the poet. It's not a knock on his skill or his technical execution, because I believe today in the poetry world, a lot of poets make these really intricate lines and sentences, but at the end of the day, they're not really saying anything. It's just a bunch of hot air. He's not doing that. Every poem in this book has a profound meaning behind it. So that's my review of What About Her by Waldy. You can pick this book up on Amazon.